back at it again with another what I eat for a week dinners edition. I really like doing these. These are fun. I want to get right into it. As always, if I'm using a recipe or use something for inspiration or anything, it'll be linked down below in the description. And if not, I hope you enjoy what I'm just slapping together, and maybe it will inspire you to slap something together yourself. So let's get into it. It is cold. We are hunkering down for another storm coming in tonight. So I feel as though I need some cozy food. I saw this lemon orzo with whipped ricotta on Instagram the other day, and I have not been able to stop thinking about it. I did do a very similar ricotta lemon pasta dish not too long ago. I will link that down below. But this one seems just, it's all in the presentation. You'll see. In my little dish here, I've got some olive oil and butter. Over here, I have got some bone broth just warming up so that when I add it to my orzo, it's not cold. I just want everything to be hot. Before I get my orzo in here though, I want to saute up some shallots and a little bit of some chopped garlic. Got these where I want them. Now I'm going to pour my orzo in here and give that a toast. When I say give it the risotto treatment, the idea is to add liquid to this slowly as it cooks so that it absorbs slowly. I'm just going to add some of my hot stock. And as it absorbs, I'm going to add more until the pasta is done. To finish this off, I'm going to add a little bit of butter, some lemon zest, and some lemon juice. And with the heat off, I'm going to grate in a bunch of Parmesan cheese. And the orzo's done. I'm gonna set this aside and then I'm gonna work on my whipped ricotta. Whole milk ricotta, the rest of my lemon zest, a little bit of some chopped garlic, some lemon juice, some really good olive oil. This is the best tasting olive oil I have ever had. This is staying raw. I never cook with this. I always eat it raw, so it goes in here. If you feel like splurging, I'll link it down below. Check it out. You will not be disappointed. A little salt and pepper. Whip it up. I want to make this an experience for myself, so I'm gonna put a bed of ricotta down. It's like a fancy hummus, except way better tasting. And spread it on. Now I'm gonna finish this off with a little more parm on top and a tiny drizzle of that good olive oil. That is dinner. Now for the best part. I get to eat it. It is so pretty. You just kind of scoop up some of the ricotta with the orzo. I don't even know what's coming next this week, but if you try anything from this video, it has got to be this. I'm gonna go eat dinner now. I'll see you tomorrow. As predicted, we got some snow, and we are still getting snow. We don't get earthquakes. We don't get tornadoes. We don't have alligators. Just kidding. It's not that bad. I'd much rather have this than like 100-degree weather day after day after day. Ugh. I'm gonna need to eat something quick and get outside and shovel. I think it's gonna be egg salad tonight. So that's my plan for the night, so I need a quick dinner. I'm gonna make some egg salad. I prepped some eggs earlier this week, so I must have known. Check out some sourdough from the freezer. Going to give this a thaw, toast it up in the pan, and it's gonna be a lovely little crunchy moment for my egg salad. You know how this works. Eggs in the bowl. And I enjoy a chunky egg salad. I am the most simple person when it comes to egg salad. So my little spice mixture, black pepper, a little bit of kosher salts, and a little bit of mustard powder. If I had the time and the ingredients, I would definitely make Molly Baz's fancy French egg salad. I have a video on that and I'll link it down below. It is so good and it does make you feel extra fancy. Oh, it's delicious, but I don't have anything. So I usually like to add some chopped pickles in here or something crunchy and pickly, but I'm not feeling it today. So plain old Jane here is what's going on. Mayonnaise, and I like a little Worcestershire mixer up. Taste for seasonings, add anything you think it needs, and you're done. Now I'm just gonna toast up my bread. Also with this, I am going to have some broccoli that I roasted up the other day, you know, because veggies. I have to shove something down my gullet in order to go outside and shovel, you know, my tackling fuel. And then I'll come back inside and enjoy my vegetables. Lunch lady it, nice and sloppy. Ooh, some green onions would be really good on here too. Well, I just have nothing. My first half of my dinner before I go outside and shovel. I love egg salad. What do you guys like in your egg salad? You know what? I think that I have a video also that I did on like a Japanese egg salad sandwich, which excites me to no end. If I ever make it to Japan, like those convenience stores better watch out because I'm gonna eat everything in there. I'll link that video down below too. It's fun. And here, as promised, is my plate of broccoli. A little treat after doing such a good job shoveling. Yep. Also, all I did for this broccoli was roasted it at 400 for like, I don't even know, 15 or so minutes until I liked the way it looked. Just with some salt, pepper, and olive oil and lemon pepper. And it's delicious. I was having a need today to roast a chicken, but I don't have a chicken to roast. I do have thighs, which is honestly the best part of the chicken anyway. Bone in, skin on thighs. So I'm gonna do a little roasty moment with those. And then just some like vegetable. I kind of want to make rice, but the star of the show is the chicken. I am a legs and thighs girl through and through, ride or die. So we're doing it. And this is something that I grew up having all the time, but it is so good and it's so easy and it yields one of the most delicious things, chicken skin. My oven is preheating to 375 Fahrenheit and we can get going with that. Little sheet tray, lined it with foil because this does get kind of messy. It's just like chicken fat flying everywhere. Protect my sanity later. I don't like putting them flat on the pan. I use just like a drying rack, or you can use like the broiler pan that comes in your oven. Just something to keep it up off with the pan. And I also spray this because, again, the mess with cooking spray. Got my thighs. Want to make sure all the skin is exposed as much as possible because I want it all. And I'm just gonna lay them right on the rack. A little bit of olive oil. And this is where you can really just put whatever spices you want on it. Traditionally, it has always been black pepper, a little kosher salt, some garlic powder, and onion powder. And do not be afraid to like go crazy and heavy on these spices. And that's it. I'm gonna pop this in my oven for, I like to do like 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna throw it on a broil for the last couple minutes. Watch it carefully, but you want the chicken skin to really crisp up. Might vary on time depending on the size of your thighs. I really wanted rice, but then I was like, I don't wanna wait for my rice cooker to be done. And then I realized that I had some minute rice left. I love this stuff. It is the rice I grew up on. My mom makes it taste unbelievable. And of course, my rice never tastes like hers. She is keeping a secret from me. And it's great because all you have to do is boil and then put a cover on it, take it off the heat and wait. Like there's no work, no stirring, nothing. I have some bone broth in here. That's why it looks like Jello and why my little pad of butter is staying on the surface. I just added like a tablespoon of butter in here, and then my mom also adds in like a chicken bouillon cube. So I'm thinking I'm hitting two birds with one stone by using the chicken bone broth. Gonna throw this on the stove, wait till it boils, pour my rice in, give it a stir, take it off the heat, put a cover on it, and wait for it to be donezo. And for my veggies, I did cook some green beans up the other night, and I'm just gonna warm those up. Easy, the skin is nice and crisp. Got my little green bean section of the plate here. I'm telling you, having prepped vegetables in your fridge ready to go, game changer. You will eat so much more of your vegetable intake than you ever thought. Got my little chicken thigh. and my rice. How's that for a nice little easy dinner? Like, it's perfect. As I said, my favorite part is the chicken skin, which I always try to take off in one piece and just like devour it. But this piece right here, this little end, that is going to be heavenly. Chicken, rice, green bean. This is a really comforting meal. Ooh, I'm getting an idea. I'm about to act up. This chicken skin is giving me thoughts. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we'll see. Please hold. It's a taco. Oh my gosh. I've got chicken, rice, and the green beans in here. I'm drooling. It's the perfect vehicle. Wow. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Change of plans for today. I was gonna make something. I had already prepped a bunch of stuff, but maybe I'll push it until tomorrow because today we're going to Costco. So I might as well just like grab a little something there. We'll see when I get there, but that's the plan. It's very exciting for me. It's the simple things. This is so good.
It was a good cheese pull.
No. I am now home from Costco and I ended up getting one of the cookies. I already dug into it, as you can see. They got rid of the churros and started selling these cookies, and it's not too shabby, but look at that. The inside's full of chocolate. Love it. This warmed up with maybe some ice cream. Yes. While I was putting my stuff away, I thought maybe I could do like a quick little haul. What do you guys like to get at Costco? Because like, this is new for us here and I'm obsessed. So got another big bag of broccoli, green beans. I got these little cheese and salami snack pack things. These are so good. It's provolone, which I'm not a huge fan of, but they really don't taste that strong, which is good. Got some of these real good chicken tendies. Got these True Fruit frozen strawberries with milk chocolate and white chocolate. And I got this bread. Oh my God, it smells so good. It is the roasted garlic Parmesan bread. I'm definitely going to be slicing this up and freezing it because there's no way I'm gonna eat all this before it goes bad, but yeah. And then the last thing I got were some strawberries. These looked really good and I could probably eat this all in 2 seconds. And that is all I got at Costco. I'm gonna put all my stuff away, finish my cookie, and I will see you tomorrow. What a wretched day. I'm very glad it's over and I want breakfast for dinner. Having the pizza last night gave me some thoughts though, and I think I want to make breakfast pizza. I love breakfast pizza. It's like, I don't know if it's just the animal in me, but getting all the bites of breakfast in one bite just really does something to me. So I'm also a fan of like the breakfast burrito, delicious. Breakfast tacos, delicious. But today I want to do pizza. I've just got some store-bought dough here that has been chilling at room temperature for like an hour or so I can mold it to my liking. Typical woman. I've got some goods over here. I really like my breakfast pizza pretty simple, but you know, you can put anything you want on this thing and that's what breakfast is to you. My oven is preheating to 450 Fahrenheit. I'm gonna be throwing this on a sheet pan today, so let's see where we get. I have my big sheet pan here, put a little bit of olive oil on there just so things won't stick. Plop my dough on. Oven's ready. I'm also only using half of the dough ball. I really don't like a huge like thick crust, so I usually use half at a time. A little bit of olive oil on the crust itself. When I make my breakfast sandwiches, I really like to use my burger sauce because I feel like a breakfast sandwich has to have a sauce. So on my pizza, I'm gonna use my burger sauce as well. So I'm just gonna spread a little bit on there. Gives it a really good flavor. I just shredded up some Monterey Jack cheese. I love this cheese. It melts so nicely. especially when you shred it yourself. You should always, if you can, shred like a block of cheese yourself. It'll melt so much better and it'll taste 10 times better. I just fried up some eggs real quick, and I like them in larger chunks on the pizza, so I just kind of disperse them around like that. Today I had some bacon that I had prepped the other day, so I'm going to use that up. Or you can use ham if that's what you want for your breakfast meat, or you don't even have to use meat. Like I said, do whatever you want. And I had some more broccoli that I had prepped the other day that I want to use up, so I'm just going to toss it on here because, you know, vegetables, I guess. Eat your greens. And I have these little packets of provolone and salami, and I feel as though I want to try and nestle some of these little provolone squares in here. It'll give it a nice flavor. And I know I just got done saying shred your cheese yourself, but this is an experiment, and if it doesn't turn out right, then I know I can just blame myself. I am going to throw this in my oven. I have no idea how long it'll take. I guess I'll check it after like 10 minutes. I just want to make sure everything is cooked. Everything on top is pretty much cooked, just has to melt down. All you're really worried about is your crust. So watch it, see what happens. Look at there. Pizza is donezo. Looking good. The crust is good. I think we're good. I am, however, going to drizzle just a little bit more of my burger sauce on top. This is a little something something. Honestly, I want to use it up so I can make another batch. Oh yeah, that's it. That's it right there. I'm going square slice on this one. Maybe it's my Rhode Island roots. That is some good breakfast pizza. All the flavors are happening. This is making me very happy. But I'm gonna go and stuff my face. Thanks very much for kind of hanging out with me, watching me cook dinner for myself this week. And I hope that maybe you got some inspiration or at least a little entertainment. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you had some good dinners yourself this week. Let me know what you had, and I will see you in the next one.